Excuse me. Continuing from yesterday, we had entered the lake house, and we had discovered that this is the work of a person who's able to bring their art, paintings coming to life.
It's like he's warning us.
And she
About what? I mean, what does it mean?
is in charge of one of two divisions. This division is in charge of the pages from Alan, and she is currently, with the power of all these typewriters, trying to use via AI to copy his writing style to change reality, to beat her husband who's trying to change reality with the paintings. Oh. You see the sides? They're all engulfed in shadow. Nope.
What is that?
Oh! It looks like a painting. What the hell? No power.
Ugh, locked. Maybe there's another way in.
The other way, maybe? Security level 1.
Controllable shifting phenomena.
Shifting the dark lets the other side be open. Okay.
Won't open without power.
Ah! Rocky. The cat's all curious about the TV. Excuse me. Please don't let there be any paint monsters. Another battery? Let me see, because I think I know what I need to do. I think. Pretty sure there's not one out there. It's open? Yep. There we go. Oh, the living painting. Whatever this thing is. This was in the last episode too. This may or may not be a person.
You again.
What happened to you?
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
about
Alan
Alan Wake.
Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
Man in a white coat?
It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
The only man in a white coat, because the wife wears a white coat, but she's obviously not a man. And the husband, from what I understand, is dresses like businessman suits. The only guy that I've seen in this whole place wear a white coat is Dr. Darling. But that wouldn't be right because he fucking went to the oldest house long time ago. The only way he could be here would be in the first in the base game we find out that he managed to go to the dark place. So maybe he somehow through the dark place is connected to the lake house. That's what I think, at least.
Ugh, this key card isn't gonna cut it. A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide
Holding an
lockdown in
observation.
effect. Please remain calm.
Oh! There's a shadow person on the other side there. Excuse me. Ooh, this place actually does have bodies.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Ooh. A holding cell? Level 3 subject observation. Projector. The music could also be pretty loud too. Ooh. God damn, look at all of them. Let me see, hold on. Is this better? Okay. Humming?
I wonder what happened here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test. Trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Oh, so even the husband is actively fighting against his wife in the experiments, too. So, damn. Mm-hmm. Love can very easily turn to hate. Project Ramnus. Rudolph Lane, Subject P, has shown a decline in Redacted over the past several months. Initially, this Redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, Subject will always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstract was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing Redacted, or a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. The only thing I could think of is maybe the abstractness comes from his desire is becoming more dark. Maybe he's growing more angry, more frustrated with his work, and he's just wanting to do something that's his more darker feelings because of all the drugs he's been put on. The headphones die off? As of yesterday, Subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The Subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate there is little new information to gain. The Subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the Subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in this position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of blank be introduced to the Subject's food to cure his blank. If the Subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of blank will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Ugh.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty.
Rudolph, now, you love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump.
No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave.
Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that.
Huh.
No, that's
Probably.
better. Much better. I will paint.
Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Well, that conversation shed some lights on some things, because he was a patient of Dr. Hartman, the therapist who basically would drug up his patients to basically sell their art from the first game. So now he's basically moved from one controlling man to a whole group of controlling people. And instead of just, him painting whatever he wants, he's being forced to just paint something, but he has to do it. crazy. Oh, another thing. Work order. Wall removal and transport. Sublevel 2 lane cell. Work order. A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Important. The wall must be removed carefully. The painting on the interior wall. Oh, fuck. I think I know what happened. Look at it like this. Do you notice the bottom of it? They had to remove this whole section of the wall. What I'm assuming happened is he used his own body as a canvas. Or no, as the paint. He probably splattered himself all over the wall. That's why a lot of the walls probably look like people's, because that's what happened to him. And what that one shadow thing in that vision was. What is this? Retrieval orders. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbutus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as orders below. Both subjects for Lake House. They took Tamitha and Edward? Are they here? Because after the first part, we never really see them again. Booker's writing. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the Wakes pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Does anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow. We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. Why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Actor? He may be in denial, or... It kind of sounds like the him from The Dark Place, almost. Because, if you remember from the Alex Casey stuff, when he was, looking for the murderer or whatever, he had talked to, Booker and Tamitha, who were doing the play. Maybe that's involved somehow? Continue the story from page AW02. Match the tone, style, and content as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he started out through the lake house cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain and heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed a bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving, and he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab, running an experiment. Then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack. But he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup. Though he didn't even notice, he put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before. But where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in a panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door to his wife. The lake password. Alan Wake.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
It is Booker. He's just
Hey,
writing
hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
though. So they did
No,
take
we
him.
cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you
Where
are?
do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
What are you doing? You can't be
Look around
serious.
you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business.
Dude!
And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
So he's writing his own stuff, but using Alan's writing as an example? Because the lake house they're mentioning sounds a lot like the lake house from the first game, the one Alan's currently trapped in.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Okay. Okay, dude, whatever. I mean, you believe what you want to believe. Okay, what's here?
Well, there's
Uh,
How do I get in?
oh, there's a lot of dudes. Is there no way? The bathrooms? Nope, not all of them are closed. Oh, I can't open any of them. Oh. Oh. they'll, yeah, then you know what I mean then. There's a paper I'm missing. At least I think I'm missing. No, not that. Let's see. Wait, body? Is there something I can get from the body? No, not this one. Oh, but there is an ammo box. Handgun ammo, cool.
Sheeted. Hope that glass is thick.
Okay. Another downed agent. Scientist. Break room? Oh, a shelter. More handgun ammo, but only 2 pistol shots? Okay, game, whatever. Nothing here. Control center. ID.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
Oh. One of them got out. Some shotgun ammo.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Catalog of Rudolph Lane production. From painting session on. Black circular shape among yellow lines. Description: an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground with jagged yellow/brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the black circle. Lone tree at night, a dark pine. Empty road in a forest. A dark gray streak across a small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site to attempt page retrieval. Yellow crescent shape on black canvas. A cured yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape painted onto a otherwise empty canvas. Possibly a crescent moon or a banana, unfinished piece. It's just talking more and more about the paintings this dude drew. Cityscape with gray, blue-gray sky. A black void. Specks of light or gray to be seen on close inspection. A large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in the size of that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. Brown shape with horns. A brown shape vaguely triangular with what are presumably horns extended from the shape. Likely an animal head, possibly a deer or an elk. Black background. Another fucking computer that I don't have the password for. Who? Rocky? Oh, him. What's in here? Oh shit. His face is all messed up. Tricia update. Or Tricia? What, how would you say that? Tricia. Tree? No. If it was Trika, it wouldn't have the I between the C and the A. I'm just gonna say Tricia. I just found out what happened to Tricia. Jules fucking fired her. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all-hands meeting. She had valid concerns. That man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set this security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. Yeah, the Marmonts are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again making their shitty marriage everyone else's problems. The password you sent didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings. I'll need to get this or... I need to get in or this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. 44 is right. Yeah, so I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is? Well, good luck with that. Today's password is a date of our special, unforgettable anniversary. Plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. No, that was just very odd. Don't you think? September 2023. Security and blah blah blah. Update to effective September 13th. All computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. Oh, this is the same fucking shit from last time. Actually, hold on, wait. Is it? The base numbers? Oh. Let me see. Because I know there's more paperwork around here. Ooh. There should be a paper around here that tells me. Because I don't want to just show the answer, I want to show how I got to that answer too. Brown Devil? That's right here. Brown Devil with horns, that's 25. Their conversation was in... Oh, duh. I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office, can have the bosses see us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. It was a week from this Friday. So, 14th. The 10th? September 10th, 25? So that means... 0, 9, 10,
Nope.
25? No? Oh, no, wait. So that means it's ahead, I think. So that means it would be... Okay, let's see. It was 14th is when they sent that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on.
Wait, 20... Let me see. Friday, so 14... No. It's on Friday, so 7 days would be 22. Zero, 9, 22, 25.
There.
Deactivate lockdown.
Without HQ, more situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks.
Missing Black Rock. Security reminder. Lock your thing.
Here stood up to him.
T. Howard to H. King from T. Howard to H. King. Hello, Mr. Kingston. I am writing because I have serious concerns about the safety protocols being disregarded across the facility. I have collected a list of violations that I personally observed I can send to you. My opinion on the matter is that both Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont are driving this facility staff into progressively more reckless behavior. So they fired her. She was a senior researcher. Thank you for sharing your opinion. All facility operations and safety measures are under purview of the heads of research. If you have a complaint, please file it directly to them or contact the Bureau's acting management team in Dallas. Mr. Kingston, I thought we reported to the acting management team in Kansas. I have reached out to them about the issue multiple times and have gotten no response. Even if they did respond, we all know that they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue after the oldest house went into lockdown. I believe the Marmonts are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Our treatment of research subjects is a clear violation of the ASH Act. These are punishable offenses. If you do not open an internal investigation, then I will resign. Damn. Oh, here come the boys.
Lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Escovez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
Oh, he's doomed.
They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Come on now. Okay. ATD progress review? Oh, the machines? Oh god. So this is the AI pages they've been writing. Dark, 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 trees, 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 pond, 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 shade, 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 dim crow. Oh, scream and then scream. Breathing, lake, blood. Oh my god. Word choice good but incomprehensible. Dark, scream the darkness, a dark reminder of the dark's inner darkness. A well of darkness, a vortex like black paint, darker and darker and darker, so dark the darkness could hardly see. That's... oh my god. Improved. The rot snail beamed, a wood grain bent from the owl, egg mail, four forms in the glass eye and melt. Yeah, this is just nonsense. Yeah, F and everything. The dark woods rattled darkly. Flashlight peered into the deep darkness and the dark shivered. Making progress again. We need more material. Yeah, because you're fucking using robots to do this. That's why it's all crap. Ooh. They had a painting here that they blocked up. What is this? Recorder?
Possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a, how you say, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine, in our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Oh, so this probably was before their relationship really went to shit. But that is an interesting idea. How would something that... well, unlike writing where you can interpret it very literally or unliterally, with art like paintings, you can interpret it in very many different ways. Especially if it's more, how you say... what's that word? Abstract, yeah. So yeah, how would it... well, obviously the answer is you don't make monsters, but... food for thought, I guess. Oh wait, shit. Running low on supplies now. But some new ways opened up. And ain't no way Homeboy's gonna tell me he didn't hear any of that. 092225. Are you serious? It was the password's on the side. 123456. Ridiculous. A general reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and okay, that was from Pie Day. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I brought a variety of seasonal pie. Oh, this is also earlier. Holy shit. Jules sent in a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names and science factoids? Simpler times. He really did that? Diana's gonna slit his throat if she finds out. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night and told me Jules is withholding Wake's pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy shit. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me here all alone? We can have weekly gossip calls. Promise. God damn, dude, you are dedicated at least. It does make me wonder, though, what they did with his wife. She has to be here. Thank you, game. Give me fucking ammo. Okay, what is this? Threshold activity. Readings collected over the last 48 hours showing a rising increase in activity stemming from the Cauldron Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent AWE scenario. The highest recorded readings exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned AWE response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams have been made for the recent amendments to this procedure. As specified, the monitoring team will take no action until a sign-off from either Dr. Marmon or Dr. Marmon has been received. Considering the rate of escalation that recent data indicates, the monitoring team strongly recommends that the AWE response team be contacted immediately. So they knew this was coming from increased energies coming from the lake. Oh. I might go visit that right now. Another elevator? Research and development. Okay. Research into what, though? Oh, they're making the stupid typewriters here? Okay. Oh, shit! Did you hear what that guy said? You let Logan down. Logan is the name of the Saga's daughter, I think. Oh, sorry about that. At least I think that's her name. Rudolph Lane. In 2010, Lane was inadvertently involved in the AWE-35 while residing at Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he lived under the care of Dr. Emil Hartman. See his crimes and arrests. So he was arrested. Lane was seriously injured during the AWE. He received medical care in Seattle for 2 months, during which time he was questioned and cleared by FBC staff. After the Cauldron Lake Lodge was seized and closed by the FBC, also they actually took it over and changed it into like their base. Lane moved to Watery, where he currently resides. Recent surveillance confirms he has no known personal relationships or affiliation with paranatural groups. As requested, the observation team has confirmed that Lane continues to paint as if the date of this report. So they didn't pick him up till like recently, because that report was from 2019. And the current date is 2023 in this game. Ugh. Let me get some more supplies from over there first before I continue. Okay. This is right here. Grenade. And some more ammo. More ammo and a healing item. A grenade and healing item. Is that it? Oh, one more. Doesn't look like anything. Oh, right there, duh. Another grenade, cool. Now I am fully stocked and ready to go kick some ass. The radio said to go to sub-level 1, so back where the painting monsters
My team
are.
was on sub-level 1. I knew they were in danger. The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods? No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
Oh god. I think they're done.
You fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the shadow.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn, man.
Shoot that gun while I'm up here.
Shit! No! Oh my god, those things are so fucking freaky.
That name is not very scientific. I mean, I came up with that.
So, I just have to get past the painting freaks to go get whatever's over there. Bullets obviously don't do anything to them, so I just have to run. And light doesn't do anything either. Do I have to get the Blackrock gun? hold on. Closed door. Progress update 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and the custom components are a bit loose. No proper lath here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the tests. I know there's some on sublevel 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. What is this? Oh, a grenade. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And a
Should get me down to some
level
level
3
5.
card.
And this should get me past any other problems.
That's what I'm talking about. Charge the black rock launcher holding down right trigger. Charge shots go farther and deal more damage. Zero 21219. Wow, these people just really did not care. This is all the same crap. Reassignment. Hello, Carla. I have decided to reassign you from Project Ramnus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this sudden change, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like you will prefer to work alone in the No fucking way. He got rid of her because of the nut, because she threw a fit about the nut allergies. What a little bitch! In the inventory booth and out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Fuck you, dude! Wow!
There was a crack in the lake house.
Ooh.
The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed.
I haven't really seen it that much in his writing.
Out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Well, this is just the actual. Okay, hold on. I'll just explain it right now when I get out of here. Yeah. Oh, I missed a little container. But that page right there is just the page that Diana was reading from earlier. So if you heard stagnant a lot, that's probably just coming from.
Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Alright. Time to take down these fucking painting guys. Hopefully this does something. And let's see, I got a... Not a straight shot, but it's to the left right here. Or the right, I should say.
Finally! Something Nothing works on these bastards.
Good. Let's see. Oh crap, is the... Is the elevator gone? Yep, I have to go to the other elevator by activating the thing. Crap. Nope. Nope. What? It was waiting for me, goddamn. Sublevel 4. Let's see what's here.
Jules Mormont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
What happened to Diana, though? What do you know about Rudolph Lane?
We're holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man.
I think you're Rudolph
I think
Lane.
You are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself, a self-portrait. Make them see.
Look, I might be able to help you, but I need information, cooperation.
No brush, just himself.
A page.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there.
Excuse me.
brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
I get it now. Murderer and victim. He killed himself. And when he was describing the red, that was his blood. So he probably gut himself or something, and then smeared all the blood that was on his body onto the wall. And the painting we're probably seeing is what remains of him. Sublevel 4. Research archives. Shifting geometry bullshit. Dr. Marmont's office. Oh, wait. Which one? Diane's pictures here, but not Jules. Did she take it down? Damn, was it that bad? At that point, why not just get a divorce and be done with it? Because they moved from dislike to fucking just... I feel like this goes a little bit beyond hate, don't you think? Because you wouldn't do this to someone you're married to. You would fucking just divorce and that'd be it.
Come on.
Maybe they stayed to forward their career or something. No, yeah, I can totally see that too. The negative. Oh, Ugh. Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. You were saying? Because they're not even fighting for, like... How do I phrase it? They're not even fighting for something that happened between them. They're fighting over who gets to be... essentially comes out on top career-wise. That was him. Dr. Marmon. Come on out. Pass by a supply thing. Ah. Another Blackrock grenade. Getting closer. Not there yet. Oh, god damn it! Almost there. Paperwork? Annual report, threshold study. Progress in the Lake House's directive to understand and suppress the Cauldron-like threshold has improved this year. Research in the areas of threshold energy detection and measurement have made great strides, allowing us to work with the investigations department in the construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and the sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestations to test against. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE through blah blah blah. So they're talking about the box that they kept Mr. Scratch in, that they were developing that stuff. Before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the Lake House with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomena, it became clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which led us to the new goal of the Lake House and its talented staff: to create a stable connection between the Cauldron Lake threshold and our dimension. Threshold traversal has only ever been possible inside the oldest house, and occasionally during Altered World events, though this is often an involuntary process. The Shadow's known attraction to art provides us with the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. A laboratory will be built on Sublevel 5 where the experimentation related to linking with the Threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE site in the lake and use art as the focal point to create the bridge. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will soon be formed to explore the processes involving art as a dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling.
Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess. Deep breath.
A song?
Forget all the
On the morning of Redacted, the musician held at the lake house for... Oh. They kidnapped the musician? Project Arbitus, the definition of art, a study, by Diane Mormont. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold activity reality have centered on writing, Wake 2010. Cinematography is also suspected, though not directly confirmed. Zane 1970. What about other mediums? We'll need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on. Well, painting obviously works, along with photography, because of Alan Wake's wife, not Adam. I don't know why I said Adam like 2 times. And what about crafts outside the most common artistic expression? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? That's just more babbling, clearly, and this is just more stuff continued on from that.
September 15, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is not too exhaustive subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Wow, they're just... Thank you. That song was getting annoying.
The lake house was underwater. The Mormont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
So they know that she's here? 685298. Letter from Darling 5 years ago. Diana, I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? What did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know protocol does not allow this sort of thing, and he says he will be taking a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon, like we are children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first. Abandoned project archived. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writings. We must not endanger our staff. Don't pretend like you're worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means that they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events that meet our goals, not Wake's, whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility, perhaps more than that. What is the point in succeeding if we're dead? I'm a head of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid me anything. You're not going to keep me from my most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what... Ooh. Hold on. Why is that doing that effect? That... I don't like that effect. It kind of makes my eyes hurt a bit. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. You have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. Wow, lady. Okay. This is just from a few days ago. From P. Greenberg to J. Watson. Hello, Dr. Marmont. I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says you have simply they have been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists, at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate the issue. Does that sound agreeable? So... I'm not sure what to think of all this. It sounded like they really started out here to do good, but the wife's ambitions grew, and that just made her husband to hate her, and then the husband grew fucking too ambitious once he started his own line of research. Wait, what's going on? How do I get out of here now? I don't think there's any more paperwork for me to find. Oh, this one. I didn't read this one. Follow-up report. On the morning of Redacted, the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the night from the night before was damaged by electronical interference by an unknown nature. Redacted, known professionally as Redacted, had produced a song called 6 Deep Breaths during her time at the lake house that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Redacted escaped somehow, used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find Redacted were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk of the lake house's mandate of confidentiality. So that song we were hearing was from the musician they took. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff of the lake house were involved in the disappearance of blank. Investigation on whether they used a song to escape. All related to and work produced by will be stored in the archive Online checks for the public reappearance of blank are to be found weekly. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. Is that the exit? Okay. Let's get to sublevel 5 and that'll be the end.
Where'd the elevator go?
Oh fuck, the elevator's gone. I'm gonna have to leave. Other room? This way? That's just the other path to the Here? That's... I'll check. Cause I can't leave now. Oh. I have to shut off the lights.
I can't find
Hold
the
on.
details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow.
This doesn't look like Lane's
I
style.
can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them.
Someone drew a picture
All
of
those
someone
years,
falling.
He steals credit for my ideas and
But
my work, and now
she
he's
said that
scared of
it
being
doesn't look like the...
plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
It wasn't his
Oh, and he
style,
reportedly
though.
misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding
Damn it.
critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what
Who
is
is
stopping
that?
me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the
From-
receivers or both.
From
It's the same
Dr.
thing
Casper
in principle.
Darling to... I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting to researching Threshold Blank
Some big
Reality's
experiment
manipulation
tomorrow.
effect wasn't too much of a shock
can't
for you.
find the
It seemed like your
details
work on
anywhere.
containment was stalling, so I decided
Bastard
you
is
could all
hiding
use a
them.
fresh start.
All
Here's
those
something
years,
you
he
could to get you
steals credit
started.
for my ideas
Some
and
drawings
my
made
work,
by a
and now
certain
he's scared of
blank
being
a while
plagiarized?
back
Oh, that is
Test
really fucking
for
rich,
any
Jules.
reaction they may trigger with the
Oh, and he's
shadow.
reportedly
You
misplaced
can designate the artist as
manuscript pages I
P6
need
in
for
your
my work.
recordings.
Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding
Oh, that's
critical bureau
Dylan.
research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers
Pull
or
the light
misaligning
cord?
the receivers or both.
No, I
same
know, but I'm
thing
still
in
investigating the
principle.
area. A red tree. Did he ever mention anything about a tree?
The lab. Some big experiment tomorrow.
Excuse me.
I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those
Well, you know
years
what we have to
he
do for a
steals
light
credit
cord.
from my ideas and my
One,
work, and now he's
two,
scared of being
three.
plagiarized. Oh, that is really fucking rich.
Quick
Jules.
lesson on light switch
One,
words.
Oh, and
If
he's
you find one,
reportedly
pull it
misplaced
3
the manuscript
times.
pages I
Two,
need for my work. Suddenly, the
3.
exact pages that I...
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Where is this? Magnifying glass? That's the same symbol on the door. But who is this? This is the oldest. She can't be in the oldest house. Is it Trench, maybe? It looks like there's some glasses there. Or maybe it's a merging of Trench and your girl. 'Cause there's a... Yeah, so it is. It's slowly changing from Trench to the girl. What was her name again?
Panopticon. But the Panopticon is at headquarters. Yeah.
Oh! Fucking her brother. Uh-huh. It is her brother. Dylan. No, Jesse. That's right, Jesse. He has hair. Do you think this is in the past or the future?
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
Dylan.
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Are we in the
There's a
Panopticon?
sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house.
It could be a dream.
Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time.
Maybe this is his real self, and the one at the Well, I'm pretty sure that that's him no matter what, but the personality is that of the hiss taking over, and this is who his actual personality is. Why are you in a cell?
FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
What happened at HQ?
Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We
2019.
were attacked. No. No. Not again. Not yet. No. 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 No.
Hey. Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
Attacked by what?
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside.
Changing?
Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. That's so well intentioned. I need to know if it...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them.
What do you think that all meant?
Years he steals credit from my ideas and my work.
I have a feeling that's a preview of things to come for Control 2. Because a lot of those sites seem too specific to show off, you know? What do you think he meant by he tried? To fend off the hiss, you mean? From taking over his mind? It was in his head for a while, but then it bounced back to her. Because remember in the last episode of the Control, it said that just recently the voice came back and was showing her things, and that she needs to get to New York. But very interesting, very interesting. I like what you're doing, Remedy.
Oh, Jesus.
There's paint all over her jacket now.
Sublevel 5.
Oh. That's not good. That's bad. There he is.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Rules? Damn. Well, this is different. They're obviously both shadow entities, but I don't think I've ever seen one kill another before. Maybe it's her intense hatred of her husband that made it her do that.
Typical fucking Mormons.
Damn it. Oh, damn it. Come on, lady. Ah, damn, dude. She's nothing but a skeleton now. Down. Rage and hate over her husband. You're angry, I get it.
What the Mormonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Oh.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koskinen, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there, He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. But this one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
I suppose. End of chapter.
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
So that's the end. Alan Wake is officially finished. So what did you think of the DLC? I did too. It was very makes me wonder what's gonna happen in Control 2. Well, fucking makes me wonder what's gonna happen with Control. So as we keep going forward with it, because I think their next game after this is the Max Payne remakes and that FBC Firebreak shit or whatever. It's a multiplayer game, but eh. Overall, now that the DLCs are done, what do you think of the game as a whole now? I like it too. Did any of this inspire you of painting? Or did it dissuade you from painting, if anything? I can see it. After he was taken out from the hospital after 2010, he had a good 9 years to just live, but then he got taken up by the Marmonts for like 4 years until he killed himself. Was that Alan or was that Mr. Scratch at the end? Yeah. But remember, the ending to the game was, Alan and Mr. Scratch are one and the same. The Alan that was tipping, clacking away was possessed by the darkness. Or was tricked. I remember the ending, it's just, some stuff here and there. But anyways, I don't think they'll do more DLC, and if they do, they haven't talked about it yet. I really hope they... Cause I think I mentioned this to you before, this game originally didn't make all its money back for like long time. This one. Yes. And I think it's fine now, but like, It makes me wonder what their next few games are gonna be like. Because I think they're only really doing Max Payne because they know that they'll make some decent chunk of change from that. Because everyone loves fucking Max Payne. But anyways, this is the end. What did depending on how these next few days goes, I actually have a small little side project I want to do for these upcoming Halloween days. It'll either be continuing on from that one detective game, the Ghost Detective one, or we're gonna do Telltale's The Walking Dead and or The Wolf Among Us. So the Ghost one? Okay, so fine. So for the rest of October, if she and I decide to stream, we'll be doing that. Need to see if I even have it downloaded on here. But anyways, thank you all for coming. Thank you to my beautiful wife for being here. And the cats, are they still there? He left? Okay. But anyways, thank you all and goodbye.